Hi class. I want to welcome you to your English 28 course for the fall semester at Pierce College. My name is Miss Surenyan-Krech and I'm the instructor for your course. And what I want to do right now is I want to give you a brief introduction. Some of you might access this late Sunday night or some of you might access this Monday morning. It should start the beginning of class starts officially October 26th. And I want to show you how Canvas works and just to give you a little bit of information. So if you look here on your course, if you go to where it says dashboard, if you've never taken an online course, where it says dashboard, what you're going to have on Canvas is your what are called your class shells. This is a shell, and so you will see English 28. So you need to click on English 28, and then you come to a page that looks like this. Now, I want to go over the information here. First of all, if you go to the side here where it says syllabus, you can access the course syllabus that tells you a little bit about the class, my course policies, there's my picture on there, my office hours, and all the information for the course is right here for you. So the books that we're going to be using this semester is Rules for Writers, 9th edition, and Think and Create. Now, both of these books you should be able to access through the library. For Think and Create, I did put another link for you, and I'll go over that in a minute. But you can get that directly from the publisher, and you can get the ebook. And I encourage you to get the ebook because the ebook has it's much cheaper, and you can download it, and you can download it through Vital Source and use that. This is the grading points breakdown for you. So and all my rules and my policies. So I would like you to read this carefully. We are a classroom, even though we are an online classroom, and we do have to follow online rules. If you want to meet with me via office hours, my office hours are on Wednesdays from 1 to 2. And if you want to meet with me one-on-one on Zoom, all you have to do is send me an email, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a Zoom invitation only for you, and that way we can meet via conference Zoom. If my office hours are not okay with you at the times that I've mentioned, you can ask for an appointment, but please give me at least a few days notice. So if I'm available, I'll be able to meet with you on conference Zoom. And the way I'm doing it is I'm not going to be using Zoom from the Pierce College website, but I'm going to be using a Zoom link that I'm going to provide for you, and I'll send it from an email, and then you can access that, and we can just meet on Zoom together. And with Zoom, you can use your phone, you can use your laptop, your iPad, any device that you might have. Now, I suggest that you do this course on a laptop or on a desktop, but I know that some of you may not have access to that kind of resources. But it is much more important for you to make sure that you get all this information because this class prepares you for English 101, which is a much harder class. And it requires a lot of writing, and it also requires a lot of reading. And this class prepares you for reading and writing. And we go over grammar, we go over writing rules, and I've prepared a lot of work for you to do. So as far as the book Think and Create, in the announcement section, I do post a lot of announcements, so I actually encourage you to get this if you do have an iPhone or any kind of PDA phone, that you get the Canvas link, and you turn on the notifications. So if I ever post an announcement or send you an email or something of that note, you will get immediate notifications of that happening. So I did put in the announcements how you can, the link, the website that you can go to purchase Think and Create directly. I encourage all of you to use the ebook rather than the print book, because the print book is double the price. So you can get the ebook. As far as rules for writers, I don't know if there's an ebook version of that, but I do know that the paper version of it, and you really need to get the correct version, the 9th edition, because I do use that book throughout this whole semester, and I give the page numbers for the book too. So it's really important that you get the correct book and the right edition. All right, so, and if you have any questions about the book or anything, please send me an email or meet me on Conference Zoom. All right, so the way this class works is I've created something called modules. Now this class is called asynchronous. That means that you access the class at your convenience. There is no class time. So you pretty much can access the class anytime you want. But you need to be online at least 3 hours reading and doing the work. And how do I know that? Is that I get a report of your activity and I get a report of your hours. And if I find that you're not coming online and doing your work, it's like you're not coming to class, you will get dropped. So please keep that in mind, that I do watch your attendance in that way. Now, how this class works is, instead of me lecturing every day at class, I've put all my lecture on the modules. So again, please remember the modules. My modules are numbered. If you can see here, they're numbered. And I open them up every week, and you will get module pages. So these first two are Introduction to Canvas, and the pages are course policies. Sometimes I have videos, like 0.3 is a video. When you get a page like this, you're going to see this, so just disregard it. There's a little link to the video up here, and just click on the video. So every video that I've posted and every page that I've posted on modules is because it's an instruction for the course. So if you don't follow the modules in numerical order and take notes, and I would like you to take good notes as if you were sitting in my class face to face with a pen and some kind of book or a notebook, and take notes. And please write down the module number and all the information. Now, some of the modules, since they're lessons, you have the pages to the readings on them, and I'm going to give you an example in a few minutes. But if I have work for you to do, like a discussion and the points and the due dates, you have to do the discussion. So if you have a discussion like this, there's some questions, and there is information for you, and all you do is you click on the reply button for a discussion and you write your answers. So that's how the discussions work. If I give you reading to do, all this, my 0 module, has information about my course policies, how the class works. These are all pages that I've created, and I've actually written them, and you need to be writing notes of what I have been writing for you. Some of the modules prepare you for the quizzes, and some of the modules prepare you for what's coming up. So, for example, the first after the 0, in the 0 module, I have an icebreaker. I have a video. I've made plenty of videos that I've made myself that I've posted. Usually the video comes right before the discussion that I'm talking about. So when I get an email from a student saying, "What video are you talking about?" it tells me that that student is not reading my modules in order. So please make sure that you do all the reading of all the modules that you have. And the modules are the course instructions. And that replaces having a synchronous class where I lecture, teach to you. This is called asynchronous. So the first learning lesson module is Module 1, and I give like an overview at the beginning. And if you notice here, it says the information about the dictionary is located in Think and Create, um, Chapter 2, page 7 through 14. That's what you have to read for this module. So usually in the introductory modules, the first one, I give information, and then I'll remind you, please refer to Think and Create Chapter 2 for the quiz. So the reading is on the modules for you. And starting with Module 1, you will be using Think and Create. You will also be using the American Heritage Dictionary, and you will also be using Rules for Writers. Sometimes it will tell you to refer to Rules for Writers in some of the pages. So you need to go through these pages very carefully. You need to take notes as if you were sitting in my class into a face-to-face class. And that's how this class works. And we should get through this by the end of December. And I have all the modules. I'll open up a couple at a time depending on the date. And so I've opened up the 0 module and the 1 module, and the due dates are coming very quickly. So because this is a shortened 8-week course, we're doing a whole semester's worth of work in a very short amount of time. So please keep that in mind to get your book right away and to start working on the class so that you don't fall behind. There's grammar lessons, there's discussions, and there's quizzes. I have one note about the quizzes. The quizzes are timed, and it will tell you how much time you have. You only get 3 attempts for the quizzes. And if you use up your time, Canvas doesn't say you used up your time. What Canvas will do is just eliminate, it'll let you turn in your answers, but it won't record it. And what I get is no response. So if you go over your time, your response isn't going to be recorded. So please keep your eye on the time. And if I give you 60 minutes and 3 attempts, if you go on the quiz and you spend 10 minutes on the quiz, and then you log out, that's your first attempt. So the next time you will only have 50 minutes on the quiz, and then it will let you work. Let's say you spend another 20 minutes on the second attempt and you logged off. Well, that's 30 minutes. That means that you only have 1 attempt left and 30 minutes left. I hope that kind of makes sense. If you're good in math, you'll really figure this out. If you're not good in math, you'll have to go over this again. But I'm just telling you that the quizzes are timed and I don't reopen them for you. And so the rest of the assignments are not timed, but there's due dates. And I suggest that you have a calendar and you write the due dates in your calendar. You could put it on your laptop if you have it with your reminders, or on your cell phone to remember about your due dates. So that's a really important thing. I want all of you to be successful. I want it to be a productive semester so that you're prepared to take English 101 in the spring. This class definitely prepares you for English 101 and beyond. I do a lot of lessons with grammar, and whenever you submit an essay, I always give you a video response with your essay, just like this video you're getting in an email. A lot of times I have introductions, or I have overviews that I want to talk about for a chapter, and sometimes I send you a video email, so like the one you're getting today. I am going to schedule a meet and greet, and it's going to be for Monday, November 2nd. I haven't posted that information yet, but you should get that information in the next couple of days. And I'm going to spend about a half hour where we can meet and greet with each other. It's not required, but I'm going to send you a Zoom link for that, and we can just meet and chat and get to know each other. It's going to be a week out after school starts, after this class begins. So keep an eye out the next email or so. I will be giving you information about the meet and greet, and I'd love to see you guys. I know some people are really wary about showing themselves on camera, but I like to get that practice, and I like to meet my students, and I like to actually see you on Zoom if that's all I can see you on. I know that there's a lot of people who feel really uncomfortable with the camera, but I do want to let you know that my Zoom meetings are never recorded. And so you don't have to worry about any meetings being recorded. All right, so that's it for now, and I hope you enjoy the class. Please go over the modules, and let's have a really fabulous semester.